I know I wouldn't pee my pants if somebody followed me for 5 blocks. These canvassers don't even do that. Will you vote for presidential hope for Roberts? No, I can't talk to you, sorry. No. It's really bad. And most men won't understand why catcalling is a problem. Because most men have never been the new guy in prison. That's why most men don't understand. Most men don't understand why women think it's a problem to walk down the street and have a street full of potential rapists say good morning and smile and be happy. Because most men will never walk down a cell block where potential rapists say, hey, look happy and smile and be happy. You're looking beautiful, sir. No, I don't know, they don't understand it. Thanks, Obama. I have a axe to grind about Ebola too. Ebola is just messing everything up. I'm not scared I'm gonna get it. I mean, I was probably born with it. I'm immune to it. But it's like bringing out the worst racism in people, because I read this thing that said the Cameroonian soccer team, Ebola is really big in Cameroon now. It's on all the pop tracks in Cameroon. And they can't, when the Cameroonian soccer team goes to places, the crowd chants Ebola, Ebola at them during the games. And the other team won't shake their hands after the games. It's really, I'm glad you guys think that's funny. It's really petty and racist and bigoted and really, small-minded. And I would be hurt if I was a Cameroonian soccer team and that happened. The crowd just chanted Ebola, Ebola. I'd fight petty with petty and just wipe my sweaty soccer balls and walk into the crowd and just give them what they want. Obviously they're chanting for it, so why not give it to them? And the Obama administration is doing all they can to fight ISIS and stuff. Since 9/11, they haven't let any brown people go through airports, quietly and without fail. And they're sending drones and missile strikes to, wherever the hell, Afghanistan, Syria, Turkey, Chobani. Yes, the yogurt, the place where they make all the yogurt. That's where they're sending the missiles. But with Ebola and potential Ebola patients, they're just everyone from Africa can't come in. They're just but they're not sending scientists and doctors to go fight the cause or the root or wherever it's coming from. It's really weird. It's really strange, and it's just they should do that. Obama should just send people over there. It just reaffirms the fact that President Barack Obama does not care about black people. Yes, I said it. If you have a problem with that, you can send me a direct, very angry email at kevinbroombeck@gmail.com. That's where you can send your email. I'll read it and send you constructive criticism on your grammar. My family's from Ghana, West Africa. So far, so good over there. My dad's always had a thick accent. Princess Elsa back there has a thick accent. It's very beautiful. I don't know what she says, but she says it really well. But people have thick accents. So my dad has always had a thick accent. I don't really understand what he says a lot, especially because he has to spell things for people over the phone. My dad routinely has to spell things for people over the phone because people don't understand him. And he picks the worst words to try to help you figure out what he's trying to spell. He spells them letter by letter. I'll give you an example. He was on the phone one day. And I called him on the phone, and he was giving somebody directions, and he's like, yes, meet me on Pepe Street. Pepe. P as in phonetically. Dad. Why would you use a P word that has an F sound? E as in euphemism. What? Eat had the day off early. No, those don't exist anymore, Dad. Another P as in phantom, and that's when I lost it, guys. Dad, clearly you don't hear what you're saying. Please spell phantom out loud. Please. It's fine. Phantom. P as in pneumonia. I've never been able to really understand him. I can't understand what my dad says. It's been ever since I was little. I just don't understand what he says. I remember one weekend, me and my brother were playing baseball in the backyard. I was 8, he was 3, and we were playing baseball in the backyard with sticks and rocks. I had a stick, my brother was pitching me rocks. We weren't poor, we just didn't feel like going to find some proper baseball equipment. Meanwhile, my dad is in the house drinking whiskey with his buddies. It's a Saturday afternoon, much like this one. And my dad is in the house being a stellar adult, drinking alcohol with strangers. And so my brother's pitching me stones, and I connect with one, and it goes straight into the sliding glass window of the back of the house. And I went into the house, you know, because I got to see if it made it through the window. I got to inspect my handiwork. So I go in, and my dad is there shaking, like his friends are holding him back, shaking in anger. And when my dad gets mad, he repeats himself. So he's like, "What's wrong with you? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? Do you know how much that costs? Do you know how much that costs? Are you crazy? Do you know how much that costs?" I was like, "Dad," in my head, and even back then, and even to this day, I was like, "Dad, no, I don't know how much that costs." Right? But if you knew how much a plastic baseball bat and wiffle ball costs, we wouldn't be in this scenario. This is your fault, Dad. I'm 8. I'm gonna grow up and wear pajamas in strange people's homes. This is your handiwork, Father. You guys are lovely. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm making fun of you guys. I don't know. I don't drink alcohol at all. That's not why I'm wearing tights. I don't drink alcohol, and like I do stand up in a lot of bars, and I go to bars a lot, and whenever I order juice or soda, the bartender looks at me as if I forgot to say "and an alcohol." They look at me very confused. They repeat what I said. I'm like, "Can I get a ginger ale? Ginger ale and something else?" Like, no, just ginger ale. I'm a teetotaler. And like they go and consort with like psychics in the back, like they don't know what's happening. Like I can understand if I was in a different place, but bars serve alcohol and they have juice in the fridge anyway, so just give me my free drink and don't make a big deal. Like if I was at an ice cream shop, I could understand that. Like if I went into a place and they're like, "Hi, welcome to Baskin Robbins. How can we help you?" "Hi, I'd like to get an ice cream cone." "Okay, what kind of ice cream would you like in it?" "Oh, no ice cream for me. I just want the cone." You just want the cone? "Yeah, just the waffle cone. Thanks. Yeah, just the waffle cone." Here, just take it and go. They don't pay me enough to deal with psychos. I don't know how to deal with this. That's a new one. I'm gonna workshop that tomorrow. We'll get bigger laughs in the future. I get really excited about really dumb things, guys. Just really, like, insignificant things really excite me for no reason at all. There's no reason I should be excited about these things. Like, I went to a fast food restaurant recently, and I ordered French fries, and I found a tater tot in my French fries, and it was like one of the greatest moments of my life. It was fantastic. Because they didn't even serve tater tots at that restaurant. It's magical. I found a fried potato in my fried potatoes. I don't think you understand the gravity of what I just said to you. People get up in arms about their favorite fast food restaurants and fast food things, like French fries. Like my hierarchy of French fries from best to worst is Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's. Like that's my hierarchy of like great French fries. And like people get all up in arms, but here's the thing about all 3 of those franchises, they're all terrible French fries. They all make a terrible, terrible product. Curly Fries destroys all those French fries, and none of them makes curly fries, so that should tell you guys something. It's frivolous to argue about that, because it's like, you know, they all make a terrible product. It's like arguing over your favorite reality TV show. All of them are terrible, but we get up in arms about our favorite ones. Like my favorite, my hierarchy, from favorite to least favorite, is Duck Dynasty, American Idol, The Real Housewives of McDonald's French fries. That's what I enjoy, guys. It's great. I don't know. What else is going on? How are you doing this evening, Miss?
I am warm.
That's good. Because it is very cold outside.
That's
good that you're warm in your house that you pay a mortgage on. Or it might be paid off.